We back with another roguelike, baby. Today we're checking out Raidbound, which is an incredible demo of a Viking-themed auto battler game. Now, the music that is playing in the background right now, unfortunately, is not the game music. It was copywritten, so I couldn't use it in a video, but take my word for it, if you play this demo, you are gonna absolutely love the music. I watched a series a little while back called The Last Kingdom, a television series, and y'all, I got Viking blood going through my veins. It's so nostalgic. Anyway, I've unlocked a few different characters here just by playing the game for a little while, and I'm going to pick Rurik. He's my favorite so far, and this is not gonna make a whole lot of sense to you, but we'll get into it as soon as I pick something. Let's see. Haste, 20 armor sounds good. Okay, so the gameplay loop is pretty simple, all right? You have a certain amount of turns through the year in order to build up your team until you have to raid and go fight other Vikings, okay? Now, when you go raid, this is asynchronous PvP, so it's other players in game. I've actually fought previous versions of myself, believe it or not, because there's probably not too many people that are playing this game right now. It's a relatively new demo, but I encourage you to try it out yourself, okay? Now, you have this phase where you have to build up your team, and you do that with a certain amount of things. Just first, I'll show you what the panel on the left is all about. You have your current year, so every time you finish and you go raid, 1 year has passed. There's certain locations around the map that will unlock after a certain amount of years, or certain requirements have been met, okay? You need 10 victories in order to claim final glory. You have 3 lives, so when you get to lives reach 0, you're done, okay? The game is over. You have 4 energy that you can use per year, and once you use that, you unlock the raid. Now, there's a way to get extra energy, but I'll show you that later. You have gold that you make that you can use for different things. You have glory as well as another resource. You have dishonor, and you have honor, or rations. I'll explain that to you in a bit. So the first thing that we need to do is hire someone, okay? Now, you have a few different things that are happening in the shop here. You can sell and buy people, and you can hover to see exactly what stats each thing has, or each guy has. You have some synergies that you have from selecting what you started with in the beginning, like you know, your character pick and your relic picks, and you can buy this. So you'll see there's a gold cost with this, as well as some attack. This is let me point to you. There's armor right here, there's health, and there's speed. You also have their skills, all right? And you can add skills and attributes as you go. This guy does burn damage to an enemy, and this guy has haste, okay? So 138 health and 22 armor is not bad for a tank. So what we could do is we can go ahead and put him up front, and we can add these guys. But look, you can combine them as well. So you'll see 20 and 71, 20 and 71. If I combine them, I have now 40 and 142. So essentially it just adds the stats of the next guy. We only have 2 gold left, so we can't do anything else here. So let's go back to map, and now that we have our characters, you can go into the sparring arena. Now, the sparring arena simulates a battle. Now, we're going against the computer here, and it's just another opponent, okay? Just like another opponent. And you can see that we applied burn damage to them. They're taking some damage over time, and boom. We ended up beating them, and we get some resources to use for that. And we also get the pick of a rune. Now, the runes allow you to add all sorts of different skills and stuff like that. We're just gonna take 10 max health for now, but you'll see that we actually got 2 gold and 1 glory. Now, this is sort of like a currency as well that you need. And sometimes you can use this for different things like rerolls specifically. So I'm gonna go to the hunting grounds here, and we'll go to track prey or harvest. This is not in the demo right now, but you can essentially get better at this. And we want to gather rations so that we can upgrade the shop. So we'll do track prey, and you'll see that we have a 90% chance to kill this fox. We got 7 food from that. Let's try to track prey again, and we only have a 69% chance to get this rabbit. Now we can try stealth. If you fail this, you end up losing this chance, and if you move closer, it takes a little bit of energy, but your chance goes up. Let's do it. We got 9 food from it. Let's track prey again. 33% chance for a bear. It's a little bit too far, so we failed. Okay, so I'm just gonna throw the spear. That way it kind of finishes with that, because we would have had to move closer too many times in order to make that happen. 75% is pretty good. I'm out of energy, so I'm just gonna throw the spear. We got 8 food, and you'll see that total food gain was 24 returned from killing. Now we only have 24 rations here, and if we go to the tavern, you'll see that we need 30 to upgrade, so we can't do this yet. We could re-roll the shop to try to get extra, but we don't really have enough gold to do that yet. So let's do with the next best thing, and that's get some gold. So you'll see some similarities between like the hunting and the mining. For instance, you have a certain amount of resources that you can spend until you can't do it anymore, and you can only visit one location per game or per year. Okay, so right now this is all of the cost associated with more risky mining techniques. You can spend 0 gold and 1 energy here in order to get a cautious strike, or you can spend 1 gold and 2 energy, or 2 gold and 3 energy, and we have 4 gold, so we can be a little bit risky here, but I think I'm just gonna try to accumulate as much as possible. And you can see here that we ended up getting 1 gold. It's possible to miss here, but at least it doesn't cost us any money when we screw up. We just got 2 gold on that one. So you basically end up using all your energy here until you have you're finished up, and then you can leave. Then once you have your gold, you can spend it however you like, but we'll just try to get what we can here. 9, and I think we got 1 more swing. Let's see if we can get 1 or 2. Okay, 10 gold. We already had a few gold here, so now we have 14. And now if we go to the tavern, we can use this glory that we've gotten from the sparring pits to re-roll, and you'll see that we have another selection of people that we can recruit here. I do love the fact that we can get 2 other raiders here. So let's do that and combine them. Now we have 2 level 2 raiders. Well, they're not technically level 2, but they're stronger than the average guys. Okay, 138. I think I'm going to switch these guys up right here, leave the Embergrin in the middle, put the Warden in the back, and put the Shield Gut up front. The Shield Gut gains 10 damage when attacked, so he can get he can increase the amount of damage that he does over time. Now we only have 1 energy left, so we go back to the map, and we can go to the blacksmith here, and the blacksmith is going to allow us to upgrade our damage and improve our armor. So we can only pick 1, and for this I'm gonna go ahead and pick weapon. And if we wanted to spend 5 gold here, or if we even had 5 gold to spend, we can do a riskier upgrade for expert, but we're gonna select novice from here. And you basically have to click the button when the little meter is in the red zone, and it gets harder when you do the riskier side, naturally. Okay, we're out of energy here, so the raid has unlocked, but right before we go, we want to look at our runes and see if we want to improve anybody's stuff. 50 armor, 2 speed, and some slow duration. Man, all of our guys are really slow here. I think I'm gonna add both of these to the Shield Gut. This gives 10 max health as well, and now the Shield Gut has a little bit better speed, a little bit better armor, and all of that stuff. We'll go back to map here, and we'll start the raid. So it searches for opponent. This is another player. It's not live, it's asynchronous, right? So this is based on where they were after the first turn. And sometimes you fight some guys that are they're unbelievably strong. You can get some really incredible builds and some really good RNG. Like if we wouldn't have had the characters to combine here, we would probably be on the very low end of damage. But you could see how the burn was affecting him, and he was actually doing damage to us. We lost 2 of our Vikings, but So at the end of combat, if you win, you get a certain amount of resources. If you lose, you still get some resources, just not as much. And you also have a choice of runes. Now, you can spend honor, or you can accumulate dishonor to reroll, and dishonor is actually a resource as well. It's kind of funny, but it makes these more expensive. For now, I do like the fact that we get some damage here. It's not a real incredible rune, but we'll grab it anyway. And now we're in year 2. Okay, so the same thing applies, but sometimes more locations unlock. If I hover over this, you'll see it unlocks in year 3. If I hover over this, it unlocks if you only have 1 life. Okay, so there's in year 5, you can use Thor's blessing, and so on and so forth. Okay, so there's a bunch of different things that today we have Odin's trial. Okay, so Odin's trial gives a Viking a random skill. Okay, you can select from a few of them, but you'll want to do that when you know what Vikings you're actually trying to keep. And this is pretty good here. We have the option to add 2 skirmishers, but we want to try to upgrade our shop too. So let's go to the hunting grounds first, okay? And we'll try to get some more rations. We need 30 rations in order to upgrade our shop. I'm gonna move closer twice to get our percentage really high on this bear, because the food's usually better when you have bigger animals. A rabbit we'll just throw. Okay, we missed. And let's see, we got a deer at 95. Okay, we'll throw 12 food. Very nice. And a rabbit at 59. Let's use stealth. 91, we'll throw the spear. We got 5 food from it, and all in all we got 36. Okay, so now we have 60 rations. Pretty good, right? So if I upgrade, this is gonna re-roll what we currently have, and I kind of like these skirmishers actually. So let's go back to map first. Let's go to gold mine, and we'll try to get some gold here. Right now we have 8. We could afford to be a little bit risky. Let's do a forceful dig here. And you can see here that we got 4 gold. We used more energy though, and we used a little bit gold. So we netted 3 gold. It's a little bit faster to do stuff like this if you want. And sometimes you could get really lucky or unlucky like this. And we got 8 from that, which we used 4. So we only got 4 net gold. Kind of terrible, to tell you the truth. That's why I usually do the long one, but I wanted to show you guys how it goes. And we'll go to the sparring arena now, which also nets us a little bit of gold. We'll have access to a better sparring arena soon, but you'll see that the sparring arenas, even the elite one, is kind of easy. I mean, right now you could see like we're just mopping the floor with these guys. Nothing really special to see here, but we do get some more resources, and we get a rune to pick. And I think I'm gonna go with the max health rune here. Okay, now we go back to tavern. We have enough money to pick up both of these guys. Beautiful. And we're gonna save our upgrade for next time. It doesn't do anything. If we give the rations right now, what'll happen is it'll re-roll the shop for us, and we want to be able to generate as much choice as we can. So we don't want to do that now. We'll do that next year. Okay, let's go back to actually are we giving somebody damage here? I think so. Let's do damage for this guy. So when you attack the frontline Viking, gains haste for 2 seconds. So our front Viking is getting haste every time we attack, which is pretty good. He has 13 speed already. We can add a little bit of damage here. Let's add some max health and armor to our shield gut, and let's add some more max health to our shield gut. Okay, we can also buy 1 more Viking if we wanted to here, and this guy does he does an executioner's call, basically killing a Viking if they're below 20%. You know what, that's not a bad deal to have. I think I'm gonna pick him up because I have the gold, and let's trade these 2 out. We'll put the guy in the back because sometimes things target you in the back, and he has a little bit of armor and health, so that'll be better. Okay, so now we have 1 turn left, and We can't quite do the runesmith yet. We can do the blacksmith here, but I think I want to go to Odin's trial and show you guys what that's all about. So let's select Shield Gut. We'll start the trial, and you'll see that Shield Gut right now has 3 skill slots open. Okay, and we get to choose a skill that will add to that. Gain 10% of your max health as armor. Well, that sounds amazing because Shield Gut's ability is already gain 10 damage when attacked, and he already has quite a bit of life. So the more he gets attacked, the more he'll get to actually, you know, kill. Let's see. When you attack the front line, Viking gains 20 max health. That's not bad either. But let's do Life Wall, because we'll continue to get health from him and it'll be good. Okay, so now we have 0 energy, we have 0 gold, nothing else that we can do. Raid is unlocked. Let's go for a raid, and we fight Klyos, or whatever his name is, and let's see how we do here. I will say that our squad is not really incredible yet, but we have a pretty well refined group from what I have. Another thing that I did not showcase is, you see how it says Warden, Skirmisher, Warden, Raider, and what's this guy again? Raider. So those actually give you some passive buffs. Let's see, gain 1 speed when damaged. We'll do armor here, and we're in year 3 now. So if I go back to the tavern, you'll see that I can get some different buffs here from the different things that I get. I'll show you in battle next time. I thought it was available to see here, but you can get some extra stuff here. Okay, so let's grab this guy with the little bit of money that we have, and then we'll upgrade. Now we can buy this guy. Now you'll see in the top right corner there's like a little white gemstone, and that kind of symbolizes what tier they are. So we don't have any tier 2s here, but we do want to grab this warden. I just need more money. So right now, let's go to the sparring arena. We'll earn more money here. We fight Astrid Wolfhelm. Oh yeah, they're not even ready, man. Not even close, bro. We're gonna destroy them. Beautiful. Okay, so we get a little bit of currency there. We get another rune. I don't like either of these, so let's use a dishonor to re-roll. I will take the rune of embers, and that's gonna go well with our guy that does burn damage. Okay, so we go, I'll tell you what, let's go to hunting grounds again, and we'll try to get 30 more rations. A deer. Let's move closer. Okay, 7 food. That was kind of weak for a deer, man. Kind of weak for a deer. We'll move closer again, get the rabbit. Ah, that's really weak. And 77. Let's just throw a spear. Ooh, we got lucky there. Okay, 80. Move closer, and boom. Okay, 12 food. So altogether, we got 30 food, which is actually exactly what we needed. Holy cow. So we got a little bit of gold too. We need to use this on the shop, and then we'll upgrade again. And guess what? We have the max level shop now. So we don't have enough to grab this guy, but we're gonna want that guy. And you'll see here that there's another skirmisher. There's some wardens here. Okay, let's go back, and we need some gold. We only have 2 energy left, so we need to watch what we're doing. As you can see, we'll have some choices to make here, like between Odin's gift and, you know, doing just regular, going to the rune shop and stuff like that. So you get to kind of decide what you're going to do. And later on, now that the shop is upgraded, for instance, we don't need to go hunting anymore. So who cares about the amount of rations unless we get something that's affected by the amount of rations? And believe it or not, there are skills that it matters how much rations you have. Like you could do damage based on rations and stuff like that, which is kind of weird. But anyway, we have 1 energy left. Let's go to the tavern. We have some gold now, so we'll buy our other skirmisher, and let's re-roll and see what we got here. Aha, look at this. We have enough to upgrade our guy twice, which is wonderful. Now he's got some good looking stats right here. Some real good looking stats. Okay, so we can take some burn damage and stuff and add it to our guy now. So instead of the regular burn damage that he was doing before, he has more burn stacks. Let's see, 10 armor we'll give to our shield gut, more burn damage. So now he's doing 5 stacks of burn. So he's gonna do really, really well here. Let's go back to map, and I think we have 1 energy left. Now, you haven't seen this yet, but there's a runesmith. Basically, you just go to the runesmith and you can select between a few runes. And these are usually pretty good from what I've seen. You can re-roll these as well. Let's go ahead and pick the rune of wrath. And then we'll go to the tavern. We'll add the rune of wrath to our shield gut. And now we're looking at a pretty strong squad, guys. Pretty strong squad indeed. We have no more energy left, so we'll go to the raid. We'll find the challenge, and we're fighting K-Trip. I've fought this guy a number of times. Okay, he has a very, very strong unit here. This Tideblade Berserker is incredible. Normally, when you see a squad that's capable of just like wiping people out, it's using these guys, and you can see he killed a couple of mine. But yeah, they are glass cannony, but man, they can do so much damage. Okay, armor, speed, and bleed. I think I'm gonna take the armor here. And we are on year 4, so this unlocks in year 5. We'll want to do this next turn because gaining 1 max energy is incredible here. But we also have the elite arena, so we don't necessarily need to go to the gold mine at all anymore, because between the elite arena and the sparring arena, we get gold for doing both, and we also get runes to select from. So we're fighting Rurik, the same character as us, and it's a lot better than going mine gold, because A, it doesn't cost you any gold to do it, and B, you just, I mean, it's easy to win. I've never lost a match before in any of these little skirmishes, and you can get runes, plus you get 8 gold and 4 honor. So yes, it's not as profitable as just going to the gold mine in terms of money, but I mean, let's face it, that's still pretty dang good. Still pretty dang good. So between that, we got 8 gold there and we got 6 gold here. So that's 14 gold and 2 runes. And look at this, man. These are some really, really good runes, right? 40 max health, 40 armor, 10 shield. That sounds great for our guy. Okay, so we go to Runesmith and we try to get another rune. And this is when we start just trying to power up, right? 100 armor and 15 shield. Holy crap. All right. Very, very good here. And now we have 1 energy left. We can go to Odin's Trial, or we can go to the blacksmith. And I think Odin's Trial is pretty good here. So who do we want to add? I mean, we've already added so much to this guy and so much to this guy. I think we go with the shield gut first. Let's start the trial. And we get what here? Okay, double damage when at half health. Deal double damage to armor. That sounds amazing. I think I'm going to take armor break for him. And now we are out of energy. Remember, next year, we're going to get an extra energy. It's actually going to cost us to do that first, but we have 22 gold here, so let's make our guy stronger. And we can re-roll here. Ooh, another shield gut. Don't mind if I do. And I think I am good for now. We have enough to re-roll again, but I think we're okay. So we add armor, we add speed. Let's add speed to our buddy here because his speed was at 5. 10 armor and 10 shield, 100 armor and 15 shield. Beautiful. Now, we haven't upgraded Iron Hue since we started, and we got some plans for him a little later. I'll show you what we're gonna do with him. When you have a Viking, you can sell them, but you can also sacrifice them. And basically they go to Valhalla and they share your stats with everybody. So we're fighting Fox here, which seems like they have a pretty strong lineup. No super strong units, but Shield Gut is doing really, really good here. Is taking all the oh, the execution, baby. Very, very nice. All right. Very, very nice, man. Okay, so we got 10 gold and we got some honor. 80 max health, yeah? Yeah. Sounds great for the Shield Gut. Okay, first order of business, Thor's Blessing. Boom. So it used an energy, but it gave us a max energy. From here on out, we'll have 5 energy every turn, and that's wonderful. So we go to the tavern. Let's check our lineup. Okay, this is a tier 2 guy. You see how the white gem in the corner here has 2. Tier indicates the overall strength category of this Viking. These guys, I love them because they have this skill. Deals 16 lightning damage, but also it deals damage to random Vikings and surrounding Vikings. So you can multi-hit. Now, we have 4 that we can spend on this Warden here. And remember when I told you that we have some plans for him? He has 17, 138, 22, and 7. Now he has 30, 276, and 44. We go back to the map here. We go to the ritual site and we put him in the sacrifice. So we sacrifice him and we end up getting the stats distributed. It says, Iron Hugh met his fate with honor. His might has been gifted to the rest of the warband. So our entire squad gets 6 attack, 10 armor, 68 health. Very nice, right? All of the Vikings that we have gained those stats. So you can upgrade your team like that, especially if you have somebody that's been lingering like that. So we have here, this is a new guy that y'all probably haven't seen yet. Lifebringer, he can heal others, and there's some heal synergies and stuff. This guy's all about gaining armor. We're going to add the Warden here, the Bear Ward, and yeah, we got a pretty decent lineup of heroes right now. So we can go to reroll if we want to, but we don't really have a whole lot of money yet. I'll tell you what, first and foremost, we want Odin's Trial and we want Runesmith, but we only have 2 energy left. So I think it's probably best to go to the Elite Arena because this is doing double duty, right? This gives us runes and money, and we need both right now, and also honor for re-rolling. So the 2 sparring pits, we want to do those every turn, no matter what. Like we're not going to need a sacrifice every turn. So I do love this, the Rune of Embers. We'll go to sparring pit. Okay, and we'll fight Brynja or Brynja. I love all of the Viking names, man. Like I mentioned earlier, I watched The Last Kingdom, and if you guys watched Game of Thrones or Braveheart, specifically Game of Thrones, how I found the series was because I googled like, hey, I need to watch stuff like Game of Thrones. It's been too long. So it was incredible, bruh. The Last Kingdom was so good. All right, so we are completely out of energy. Let's check the tavern and upgrade our guys. Max health. Damage and burn damage. We'll keep adding burn damage to our burn guy here and gain 1 speed when damaged. That sounds good too. Okay. And let's reroll. Ooh. So we've got another archer, another Imbergrin. I like it. I think that's enough rerolls for this turn. We'll go back to map and we raid. Finding the next challenge. Is this me? No, Serial 6. I've fought myself before quite a few times. So this guy has 3 tier 2 units. He also has a shield gut. I don't know if we win against these guys, to tell you the truth. Man, shield gut is taking some licks, but we ended up taking out 2 people, which is good. But they still have 3 units at almost full strength here. Uh-oh. Not good. Oh, we lost. But hey, it was a pretty close match. Pretty close match. All right, so we still got 8 gold, 9 honor, but we only have 1 rune to choose from, which actually isn't terrible. The rune that we got is one that we've been collecting anyway. So, well, now we have 5 full energy to use, and we don't need to go to the hunting grounds anymore, and we technically don't need to sacrifice. Let's check the tavern first to see what we got. Nothing that we can just add off of our rerolls right off. There is a tier 2 unit there that costs 16, but let's go to the elite arena and the sparring arena first. Then we can decide a little bit more of what to do. So we kill all of these guys. Yeah. Doom Helm. Is that his name? Beautiful. Okay. We got that. We defeated him. We get our currency. Ooh, 50 armor, 2 speed, 1 slow duration. Healing, regen, speed. I like that a lot for our shield gut. Let's go sparring. And alright. They've got a little healer too. Alright, beautiful. So applying poison, huh? There's a couple of them that do apply poison, and there's some things that we can look for specifically. So let's go to Odin's trial, and we're gonna put our Imbergrin in here. Now, a couple things to look at. For instance, this ability is unique. This whirlwind ability is unique for this character, but there are some things that allow you to multi-attack, okay? And if you look at a character like Imbergrin that has this this execution available, if you can multi-attack, you get a chance to execute multiple people. Since it's a random Viking, you can get some really, really good combinations when you look for stuff like that, okay? All right. 1 stack of bleed, heal for 5 damage when you are attacked, increase heal by 5 for each stack of blessed, or deal 4x damage based on how much burn you already have. So I'm gonna re-roll this, which increases our dishonor and reduces the amount of glory that we have totally, but it gives us a chance to pick something else. And I will tell you, re-rolls, you wanna save them for this because you're shaping the stats of your characters, okay? Deal 50% damage of your armor as oh, that's incredible too. But for this guy, not so much. I mean, it's not terrible. You know what? We'll take Armor Strike, but Armor Strike would have been so good for our first guy. Some synergies, like I said, you can get some really, really interesting things here. Okay, we go to Runesmith here, and we try to get a good rune. And 80 max health, 20 damage, 1 speed, 2 poison. No, we'll go with max health. And now we only have blacksmith available to us, except unless we want to go to the ritual site or the gold mine. We'll go blacksmith here. And let's choose weaponsmith. Let's go... we have plenty of gold here. We'll go expert, and I'll show you how much harder it is. See how it's tinier? It moves about the same speed. And if you're careful, you can get up to 10 damage, which I think the maximum for the free one is 5 or something. And armor is pretty much the same too. You just select from whichever ones. Okay, we're out of energy here. And let's see if we could get anybody good. There is a Berserker here, which I would love to get. Now, we would have to sacrifice somebody in order to do that. You know, all of these have gotten significant improvements as we've gone. I don't know. I mean, Berserker is incredible. We could probably replace this guy. Maybe we don't get Berserker. Maybe we just keep the Warden here. Maybe we just keep the Warden here. We don't have Berserker in our lineup. Let's see, we have Warden, Skirmisher, Raider, and Berserker would add another entire deal for us too. We have, how many Wardens do we have? We got 2 Raiders and 2 Wardens. So I think we get rid of 1 Raider here. Now, we have life wall on this guy, double damage to armor, and gain 1 speed when damaged. I don't know when I got wound rush, but oh, maybe I just selected that. At any rate, I do like the way this guy's turning out. The burn guy, I mean, 7 stacks of burn to an enemy is pretty good. Plus he has 120. You know what? We keep the lineup the way it is, I think. We don't get Berserker right now. It kills me, but I'll show you what I was talking about for this. Okay, Gregory, St. Cloud. Okay, so you can see here that, look at these synergies. Warden, 15% armor boost. Skirmisher, 1% speed and 5 damage. Berserker, 3 speed. So if we had Berserker, we would get some speed. Raiders get a damage boost too. So we don't have a Berserker, so we don't have the speed. And okay, we need to make a change because, Lord, they just destroyed us, dude. They destroyed us. Okay. Well, yeah, that's crazy, man. We have another one here that we can try. So who are we getting rid of? I think it's Embergrin. So let's go to the ritual site and wait, well, I don't think we had another one that we could use in its place, right? Let's sacrifice Embergrin. We're gonna lose the burn damage thing, but it's okay. Oh, and I was hovering so it won't show. Okay, we ended up getting 30 attack and some other stats. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, it's a demo, it's a new game, so still there's some bugs here and there that you're gonna see, but all right. So that's unfortunate. We go to Tavern here, and let's recruit the Berserker. So the Berserker has Fleet Strike, which is dealing damage based on how much speed. Yeah, so we're gonna want to add stuff with speed, if there's anything. Yes, 30 max health, 1 speed, 2 regen. Let's do that. Okay, we'll add speed to them. And anything with health, max armor. We are gonna want to add some damage. 15 damage fix. We add to you. Okay. Now, so you hit multiple opponents, so we definitely like that for you. And let's re-roll once here and see what we can do. Look at this. We could have improved them again. Okay, I think we just take the ash bow for now. And okay, we go back to map and let's get some runes. First, the elite arena. We're gonna fight Sigrun the Unbending. Okay, let's see how we do. We should do fine here. The skirmishes are just, it's whatever, right? It's whatever. Okay, 10-5, Pyreborn, Venom. I don't like any of these. I will use some honor for that. 20 damage, 1 speed, 2 poison. 50 armor, 2 speed, 1 slow duration. We'll take that. And let's go to the other sparring arena. And I will say, runs do take a little while. Like, I've been explaining more than I would explain if I was just playing solo. So, I mean, honestly, yeah, you do gain a little bit of time by explaining, but the runs are right around an hour. So it does take a little while, but we're in current year 7. We have 4 victories. And we have lives lost. So if we lose again, our saga ends. So after a little while, Odin's mercy unlocks, and it says Odin has granted you mercy. Gain 2 lives just once. Now this does take an energy, but we have some energy, and we'll want to do that, or the run is over. So let's do. I think we go runesmith here. 80 max health, 20 damage, 1 speed, 2 poison, 50 armor, 2 speed, slow. Let's do Rune of Venom. And we're going to add that to our Berserker. And then we're going to go to Odin's Mercy and we get some more lives. Okay, so we go to Tavern. We apply our effects, 50 armor, 2 speed, slow duration, 10 armor, and 20 damage, 1 speed, 2 poison. Let's add it to our guy here. So he goes from 71 to 91. Pretty good here. And now we fight and hope we win. We hope we win. And we're fighting Femboy Lover, okay. Alright, so Berserker did some damage already, but he got taken out pretty quick. But you saw that hit from our Warden right there, Ward. That sucker took out 2 of them, so we did alright. Steal 1 gold when attacking. There are some powers that allow you to get damage based on how much damage you do, but this is a skill, okay, and we don't want that added to our guy. Well, maybe we do want this. Maybe we do, because we have accumulated a little bit of gold here, and we're only going to accumulate more because we go to the sparring arenas every single turn. So maybe I'll try this gold thing out. I don't know who I want to put that on. Maybe I put it on Ward. He's gonna do some extra damage based on that. Let's see. 10 armor, 15 max health, 15 damage, and some burn. Okay, Rune of Embers we're gonna give to him, I think. Okay, we do our second spar. Also, you can slow down the battle. There's no like in-battle controls that I can just manipulate here, but if you go to settings, you'll see that there is a double battle speed thing. 40 max health, 40 armor, and 10 shield is pretty good. We go to Runesmith now. Hmm. 5 speed is pretty dang good, just straight up. Okay, so now we still have 2 energy. We can go to Odin's Trial and the Blacksmith if we want, and I think that's what we want to do. So let's go to Blacksmith first, and we will go to Weaponsmith again and Expert. Oh, I missed. Not bad. Okay, 8. Okay, we missed one, but that's all right. And now we go to Odin's Trial, and let's give our buddy here a new skill, and let's see what we get. So, apply bleed effect to Viking when attacked. Apply poison effect to Viking when attacked. Deal plague damage. I think I re-roll these. Deal damage based on how much gold you have. Oh, baby. That is good. But listen, we already have the other thing, okay? So now that we have that skill, okay, we want to add steals gold when attacked, right? Yes, steal gold when attacking. So check this out. Now he has a really, really good synergy. Steal gold when attacking, and deal damage based on how much gold you have. So the more gold we have, guess what? The more damage we're gonna do. We're gonna spend a little bit here because that's an upgrade that I wanted. And we can reroll for 10 here, but I don't think we do that. Let's add max health, damage, and burn damage. Let's add max health, armor, and shield. And let's add speed. Boom, beautiful. Okay, we go back to map here. And now we have 0 of 5, so guess what? It's time to raid. Let's see if we can compete this time. Cerastes? Okay, they only have 4, but their units look pretty beefy. They've got some healing. They already took out my Berserker. Man. God dang! We getting annihilated here. Holy crap, dude. Well, that ended poorly for us. That's okay. That's all right. I don't like this, but I'm gonna take it anyway because I don't want to use my resources for a reroll on that. Okay, so we go to Tavern. Let's try to improve our guys. Shield Gut gets an upgrade. Perfect. Tideblade gets an upgrade. And we have 34 gold. We're gonna want to get some more. Let's go get some more runes here. We'll go to the Elite Arena first. And we fight Sigrun. See, he just knocked out 2 guys at one time. It's pretty good when they have those multi-attacks. Alright, we get our gold, which gives us damage increase too. Ooh, okay, so if I get this, this adds to it, I believe. But it doesn't necessarily have to be on the same guy, but we will try it, okay? Let's go to the sparring arena. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those stack. Kind of like the burn thing did for us. When we were using the guy with the candle on his head. Okay. Frostbite, huh? Or 25% chance to multi-attack. That's what we want. So, we will go to Tavern. And let's see. 25% chance to multi-attack would be great on Immigrant here because he has the Executioner's Call. So we'll put it on you. Okay. And steal 1 gold when attacking. Steal 1 gold when attacking. Steal 1 gold when attacking. Okay, we would have had to put it on somebody else because I thought it would have upgraded, but it didn't. Some runes upgrade. I guess it's just the stat runes and not the skill runes. But hey, it is what it is, bruh. You win some, you lose some. Now we know, and knowing is half the battle, okay? Alright, so what do we get here? 20 damage, 1 speed, 2 poison. I'll take the Rune of Venom. And I'll also take Odin's Trial. And we're going to put our Berserker here. Store the trial. And let's see what we get. We get... When you attack the frontline, Viking gains 10 damage. When you attack the frontline, Viking gains 2 stacks of regen. That's actually pretty good. For the Berserker, it doesn't lend itself to damage, but keeping our frontline alive for as long as possible is pretty good. Alright. 1 left. We go to Blacksmith here. And let's go to Weaponsmith again, Expert. And try to get all 5. I missed that mark. And hey, we got 4 out of the 5, not bad. We go to the Tavern again, and 20 speed we give to you. And 4x damage based on, we still don't want this for anything here. Okay, we go back to map. We got 5 victories, and we got 2 losses left. Let's raid. And we'll see how we do. Hey, I'm fighting myself, an older version of myself. Well, I get better every single time I play. So I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna beat myself. Which is good, huh? Hey, listen, there's not that many people playing right now, obviously, you know? 10 armor. I think we take the stone hide. And don't we have that skill here where we do damage based on armor? Yes. So we want to add some armor to you. And let's see what we can do here. We add another skirmish. I think we do reroll 1 time here. Oh, perfect. Nice. Love me some upgrades. Love me some upgrades. Okay, so both sparring arenas. Now that we are in the late game, it's pretty straightforward, right? We do the same actions over and over again and just try to make decisions based on what's best with runes. So it kind of speeds up now. Yeah, 40 health, 40 armor. We're gonna add that to our middle guy with the execution. Okay, Sigrun, we fight them. Ooh, executed 2 times, baby. Beautiful, beautiful. I love it. All right. Bloodfang, apply stacks of bleed or 1 speed. I mean, it's not a real good choice, but it's better than nothing. We go to the runesmith here. And we're going to take 30 max health. Let's take the Rune of Ascendance and add that to our Berserker. Then we go Odin's Trial. And let's put let's finish off Immigrant, shall we? So right now we have 25% chance to multi-attack, damage based on armor, Kill the Viking you attack with execution, and let's see, what is pure damage? True strike. I ain't never seen this before. This must be new. We'll try it out. We'll try it out. There's not enough information for me to make a good determination. So we got one left. We do weaponsmith and expert again. It's usually easier on the way back, in my opinion. I don't know. It just works like that differently, okay? And let's go to tavern, apply all of our runes. 40 max health, 40 armor, 10 shield, we give to you. 1 speed, we give to you. And 5 speed, we give to you. Now, your speed is 30. Is that the highest you can get? Huh. Is it? I don't see any higher speed, so I don't know. I'm gonna look at the opponent and see when we go. Let's raid. And rock lobster. Okay, so let's look at their speed. 11. Oh, 38. Yeah, you can get more speed than that. You can get more speed. Ooh, ooh, rock lobster, baby. We got you. Very nice. All right. 10 armor. Yes. Yes, that goes directly on our buddy here. All right. I think we add another skill to Bear Warden. Bear Ward, sorry. He's a warden and his name's Bear Ward, so... And let's see. Apply burn effect. Apply freeze. Gain 10% of your max health as armor. I would rather focus on damage for you, so let's change that. When attacking, the frontline Viking gains 20 health. Ooh. Keeps me alive for longer. Or adding haste. I do like adding haste. Okay. Sparring arenas, both of them. We do both sparring arenas. And we should get some decent runes from that. I love those executions, man. Double executions are the most satisfying thing you could do in the game, I think. Well, you could do a triple execution technically. 10 armor each time you attack. Ooh. That's good for our middle guy. Imbergrin is his name? Yes. Imbergrin translates to what? Hot smile? That's kind of weird. Ember grin? That's so weird. Don't want that. Much rather like that. Yeah. 50 max health, 50 armor, 30 damage, 1 speed. Holy crap. That's an incredible rune, dude. Incredible. Okay. Runesmith. And... I mean, 15 max health and 15 damage is pretty good. I think we'll add that to our frontliner. And then we go to blacksmith and do damage here. Why am I never doing armor? I only gain good stats for armor on 2 guys. And everybody benefits from damage, right? That's the only reason. I think attack is a little bit better slighted to our group, but if I had more than 2 people that really benefited from gaining from armor, I would change it to defense. I played around with both of them, and essentially I think it's just better this way. Okay, boom, boom. 30 max health, 50 armor, 1 damage. I mean 30 damage. I think we give that to our backline guy and our backline guy. Okay. We still got some Odin to do on the Berserker and the Ashbow. Let's upgrade the Ashbow. And we go back to map. And now we go raid. Okay. Still got 2 lives left. We fight Headshot X. Okay. Let's see how we do. Oh my goodness. Look at the stats on this guy. 1,000? Dang! Oh, we got 1,000 on our Imbergrin too. Bruh, execute somebody, please. Yes! Double execution! Woo! Immigrant saves the day again. Very, very nice, man. Alright, I think we just take Fury Brand here. Let's go do both of our arenas. Man, I gotta tell you, we doing alright, bro. We have 8 wins right now, y'all. 8 victories. So we only need to win 2 more. And we actually have 2 more chances to lose as well. Steal 30% of health from damage. Yes. Yes, that sounds incredible. Who do we want that on? We can't put it on Shield Gut, but that would have been good for Shield Gut. Okay. Maybe... I mean, maybe you. Maybe you. Okay, 5 damage. Okay, we don't want any of those. We go to Blacksmith, Weaponsmith, Expert. I missed that last one? I missed that second to last one? What? Dude, that was so close. You gotta be real accurate, bruh. The free one is so much more forgiving, but if you're trying to maximize stats and you're relatively good at clicking and you have the gold to spend, I mean, you do it, you know? Okay, we take the Ironhide rune here because it's just better. And we go to Runesmith. Let's see. Ooh, baby. That's such a good rune, man. And Odin's Trial. Okay, and I guess we go for our Berserker first. And let's see, 25% chance to multi-attack? Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah, that's great, dude. Okay, that's all of our energy. So, 4x damage, no. 25 armor, 25 max health. I really wish you could delete skills in this game because, like, I would love to just use this because I'm not going to use it for anything else. But, honestly, why? Because it takes up a valuable skill that you could have with this, you know? Okay. Let's go with... I mean, damage is already 148 with this guy. But 50 armor, it adds so much. Like, he gets double duty, right? Okay. Stats look very, very good right now. Okay. Was there any other... No, nobody else in the tavern that we can use. I mean, we have 73. Let's re-roll to try to upgrade our guys a little bit more. Okay, re-roll one more time. And, okay, we'll wait until the next round because I don't want to lose too much gold. But we'll go ham on victory 10 if we need to. Summoning the adversary. We fight Alanro or Alaron. Alaron. Okay, we just got Shield Gut just got owned, and the Berserker one-shotted everybody. Okay, dang, dude, we got creamed there. Okay, 5 speed. We take that over the rest. Let's look at Tavern. Okay, we're upgrading. We reroll. Ooh, baby. 2 upgrades for our friend here. 230 and 910. 1 upgrade for our friend here. We got 62 gold left. Let's do both arenas here. Man, what are we? We're 8 and oh man. We might not win this one, guys. We might not. You know, if we face the same person again, we screwed. I wish I'd face myself again. 30% health from damage is a good skill to have, so we'll do it. We'll do it, and we'll put it on. Don't you already have that though? Yeah, you do. We could put it on the Tide Blade. We can put it on the Tide Blade too. Oh, another one of these. Okay, perfect. We go to Odin's Trial. And we put Ashbow. Ashbow is going to gain what here? It's gonna gain holy damage, remove stacks of bleed, apply 1 haste. I think we reroll. Oh, we don't have enough. It costs 18. Holy crap. I guess we just do, let's try holy damage. I mean, I don't know how much holy damage we actually get for all of that, but 30 max health, 20 damage, 1 speed, 2 poison. Tell you what, let's take the rune of renewal. We'll put that on shield gut, and only 1 energy left, huh? I think we go to the blacksmith. Let's upgrade weapons. We'll spend 5 more gold. Come on, give me a perfect, baby. Yeah, yeah. We got the perfect. Okay, now let's go to tavern first. Utilize all of our stuff. 5 speed. Put it on the speed guy. 30% damage from health. You already have that though, right? You do. You do already have that. Okay, so we... Hold on. I think we give that to you. Give that to you. We give this to you. You have a new skill now. And because it's a last-ditch effort, I'm just gonna put this on you. So you do a little bit more damage based on the amount of burn effects you have. And that is, I think, against you. So when enemies burn this character, he'll have that. He'll have the damage, okay? I think that's how it goes. Okay, raid. Come on, win. Okay, Ancient Elm. Okay, he's got a hell of a party here. Already took out one of our, oh my god, we getting absolutely bodied. Dang. Well, there you go. But you can see here that, thank you for playing the demo. This was our stats. I've gotten some wins before, but I've lost most of the time. But I usually get 7 or 8 victories at least. But no matter if you win or lose like I just did, you still get some XP. And when you go to Ascend, you end up having the ability to go and select different characters. So like we have the ability to get Brine of Flame Eyes right now. Oh no, I think it was Astrid. So yeah, I can basically grab any of these characters now. And I think I've done, I don't know, 5 or 6 battles. I don't know how many actual hours that I have in the game, but yeah, it's definitely a really cool auto battler, guys. If you like Viking themed games, if you like auto battlers, if you like asynchronous PvP, you can check it out. The link will be in the description below for you. If you enjoyed this video, give me some dap on that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more daily videos. I do roguelike content every single day for you. Try to bring you new titles as well as just favorites that viewers like. So if you want to see something specific, let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. As always, this is Odin signing off. We'll see you next time.